Monument Valley. It's at the bottom of Utah. Actually, right now, I think we're technically in Arizona. It's pretty sweet.
Oh, we are. That's weird.
Our days are numbered here in Utah. We have like 2 weeks left, and Haley's actually going back home. Long story. So we decided to like camp. We really wanted to kind of see as much as we possibly could, so we've been on the road a lot while we've been out west still. And Monument Valley was one of those things we wanted to hit. Needless to say, it's pretty unbelievable. Also, you may remember, if you've ever been to Walt Disney World, one of our favorite places in the world. If you've ever been to Epcot and you've ridden the ride called Soarin', it flies literally right over this. And there's like hot air balloons. It's right here. And that's the face of our tent right back here. Like looking out of our tent, our view is insane. So tomorrow morning we're gonna get some sunrise pictures. It's gonna be great. And what's really cool is we got in contact with this company. Funny enough, they're out of Cincinnati. It's called GoSun. Never heard of it. Haley told me about it. I was like, no way. And then she was like, they went to UC, and Haley went to UC. So we've been talking with them, and they sent us one to like try out. And we were like, hey, we're going to Monument Valley. Let's try it out. What it is it's a grill. It's a solar grill.
It's a stove.
They call it a stove?
GoSun stove.
That makes sense. Aaron and I have always said the saying, it shouldn't work, but it does. This thing is the craziest thing in the world. You take up whatever you can fit in this thing. Like, it will cook anything. You can bake blueberry muffins in this thing if you want to. If I'm being honest, it doesn't look like it's like gonna hold a lot of food. You're like, nah, whatever. We got 2 packs of chicken and a crap ton of vegetables that I just cut up. We actually took aluminum foil and wrapped like our vegetables separate from our chicken so it doesn't all cook together, and yeah, threw it in this thing. You put it in and you angle it towards the sun, and then you just wait. And depending on what you're cooking, like there's different cooking times. And then you just pull it out. And like I said, like it shouldn't work, but it does.
Yeah, it's insane.
How did it? It's so hot.
Don't touch it.
How does that work? Look at that.
Can you see the steam? Yeah, guys, you see the steam? Don't put your fingers in there.
Yeah, it's pretty hot. Don't do that. Come on, chicken juice.
Ew.
If you do it in foil, there's like no. Look at that.
Yeah.
You pull it out and it's steamy and it's dripping and like it's hot to the touch. Like it feels like you actually pulled it out of an oven. And it's so cool, and that's all it is. Like, and then you just pack it up, clean it up, and it's like the easiest thing in the world. Barely any cleanup.
Perfect, because we're not allowed to have fires at this campground.
Exactly. At this campsite that we're at, you're actually not even allowed to have like fires or anything, because like we're in the desert. We're the only ones here that are cooking any food, and it smells amazing because it comes out of like the little side of the tube and it starts to steam a little bit when you're getting close to being done. And oh, so a big shout out to those guys for making this happen. At first I was a little skeptical. I was like, what if it doesn't work? Like, it's gonna be weird. It works better than anything I've ever cooked on, and I love cooking, and it's been great. But not to mention, like, our view's been pretty nice too, so. Alright, thank you guys. Have a good one. We got some coffee from this little place in the middle of the desert. I can feel it in the headache. I can feel it as the heart begins to break. There's a tide that's rising. There's a wavelength to flow. like that, our time here in Utah is almost over. So I've been a couple weeks behind on videos. To bring you up to speed, Haylee went home to babysit our nephew Marshall, while Haley's sister and her husband James, they are in Australia right now. Long story short, my parents are coming out. We're actually gonna like throw everything in a U-Haul and drive back. We told Haylee just to stay there. She was going to come back out and kind of like pack up and say bye, but she actually packed before she left. So now I'm just gonna put it in a U-Haul and drive back, and she's going to stay home. Long story short though, this is the last video of us being in Utah until well, we're back home. So it's really crazy because it's a chapter of our lives that sort of is closed. Moving out here was a big step a year and a half ago. I feel like we've changed a lot in a good way, and I'm really excited to see what the future brings.